Hi everyone and welcome back to another Zero Forma build. Today we are taking a look at Noah and we are looking at two different builds here. One is her slow build and one her speed build, so both are for her 4. Wow. And yeah, let's take a quick look at the first build, which is the slow build. The most important thing is that you can reach 145 power strength with Intensify and Power Drift. That will give you the 75% slow on the enemies right here, and that is what you want to achieve. Now you can achieve it with these two mods. Before Power Drift was added, we had to use Transient Fortitude or something like that to achieve that, which would negate a little bit of ability duration, which you didn't want to. So that is very, very nice with the addition of Power Drift. If you do not have it, throw a Transient Fortitude into this slot and you should be good. Also, we are using Continuity, Narrow-Minded and Constitution for the most duration that we can get, because our 4 is actually quite affected by it. Also use Flow, just so we have enough energy to cast, and Vitality. You can switch this out for Quick Thinking if you want to, and Continuity can be switched out for Primed Continuity, of course. But yeah, I went for the most affordable build here, so yeah, let's take a quick look at that, I guess. Let's top up. Oh, we had 20 Corrupted Butchers? No, that's not good. Let's go for like 8 of these guys, right? We don't need to pause anything, so we can pump out our 4 here. It will go out, as you can see. It expands over time. These guys are hit by it, and they are 75% slowed. Also, very easy to kill. They do take double damage, so that is a thing to keep in mind. What you can do as well, especially if you use a shotgun, is use your 2 to do massive damage. So you would shoot into it and you can steer it with your mouse. It's a bit tricky, but this is a very, very hefty blast. The one thing to mention on this build is that the explosion radius on your 4 is only 4.6 meters, so enemies will have to stay very near to one another to get a chain reaction. Alright, that's pretty much it. Also worth noting, your 1 is actually pretty decent here. You are 1 particle away though. Wait, is that true? Can't you reach 90% damage reduction with this? You can't. Oh well, it's still a decent amount of damage reduction though. But yeah, this will give you damage reduction. It's easy as that. So what's that? That's like 75%, I guess? Or is it even more? No, wait. 50 and 20, so it's 70%. Oh well, 70% is still very, very good. When do you want to use this build? Whenever you are dealing with with most of the bosses, or in sorties, when you can use your 4 to just crowd control stuff in a mobile defense. It is a bit tricky to use her to her best abilities, but let's quickly show off her 2, I guess. So you would try to hit these guys with that thing, and yeah, as you can see, enormous amount of damage dealt with her 2, and yeah, the damage reduction from her 1. Her 3 is this portal, which you can use to travel great distances a little bit faster than normal, right? Useful if you're starting in the Plains of Eidolon and you don't have your Archwing launcher, so yeah. Also, there are augments for all her abilities actually, which are all pretty decent. So if you want to expand on this build, you can definitely do so quite easily. Other than that, we have the speed builds. This is where you want to have negative strength. And it's pretty easy to achieve that. You are using an overextended, which gives you the minus 60% ability strength. That's pretty much the trick to this build, guys. We are using narrow-minded and continuity here as well, so we can get over 200%, which is quite nice. We are using stretch here. Why do I use stretch here? Oh yeah, so the chain reaction is a bit better. We're using flow and vitality again, and streamline. You can use the quick thinking and stuff if you would like so here. Very important, do not add power strength into here, or else you will pretty much scrap your build. Rage could be something though, if you have the mod. Yeah, would fit without the Forma. What will happen here now though is we will speed up the enemies, so this could get a little bit tricky, but let's see. Let's press our 4. Now they're affected by it, and yeah. Whoa! They are so fast now! Why would you use this build? Pretty much for speed leveling and for farming resources when you have a dedicated squad. With like 2 Necros, 1 Pilfering Swarm Hydroid, and you will be the Speed Nova, and your whole job will be pressing your 4, waiting as long as you need until your duration runs out, and then recasting it. Not a very... I know, it's not the most intense thing to do, but whatever. For easy resources you can do it. I also have this augmented damage build put together. The thing is here, your 4 gets pretty much useless because we are using, or we are butchering our duration because we have to get a very cheap streamline and fleeting. There you go, we stack these on top, blind rage, intensify, and power drift to gain a huge amount of strength and the augment. So while enemies are shooting your antimatter drop within 3 meters, it will be excuse me, it will be absorbed and added to the damage. This is absolutely useless, this build, but I wanted to see what it can do. And we will pause the AI and bump the level up to 120. And just have a little look. So your 4, you have to be very, very close because it only lasts for 2 seconds. So keep that in mind. But the fun thing is your 2 now, so shoot that whole thing and try to steer it down there. Yeah, the damage is unreal. But to be quite honest, your slower build puts up enough damage with your 2, really more than you ever will need to. What you can opt to do is patch up the range on this build a little bit. One of the first things when you put in a Forma, that could be something that you want to achieve. But other than that, I think this build, for the cost that it's needed, and I mean, the auras that you can use are loot detector for that. You can use corrosive projection, of course. Enemy radar should work as well. Sprint boost should work, pistol scavenger stuff should work. So yeah, the minus polarity in this aura slot helps you out a ton. And if you have something that needs or only needs 6 points, what would that be? Yeah, like a rage, an unranked one, or a mobilize actually, to be a little bit faster on your toes. That could be something as well. So yeah, hopefully these 3 builds gave you an overview. Mostly used are her speed build and her slow build, and these are pretty straightforward as shown here. So yeah, that's all for Nova, I guess. I really do enjoy playing with Nova, especially with the build that I've put together on Nova Prime with the 3 Formas, but this is fine. This is absolutely... You can go way beyond normal stuff with that build, with the slow build. You can do a lot of stuff. So yeah, enjoy these builds and have fun with Warframe. That's all that matters, right? That is all for today though. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, take care. Bye.